the central banks have become quite more dovish, and markets have recovered, but now we don't really know where we stand. There could be an increase in volatility at any time, basically, because of geopolitical risk, for example, and then investors could lose money again. So it's probably quite wise to take a little bit risk off the table and to keep a bit more in cash, to be ready if markets go down, and then you can invest again. I think if some of the geopolitical risks and tensions, if they decrease or if problems are solved, then I think markets would be ready for another leg up. So that would be, of course, the Brexit, it would be the trade dispute. If those risks are lower, then we can invest again. If markets start to rise again, conventional wisdom might say that the European stock market has a lower valuation, so that there might be more potential, but it's not so easy because there are problems in Europe as well. So it might be wise not only to put your money into Europe, but also into the US and diversify your portfolio. I think that the stock market is clearly a favorite because at the bond market rates can't go much lower, so there is not that much potential because coupons are low and there won't be a lot of gain. So I think stocks are the main asset class. The biggest dangers often are somewhere where we don't expect them to be. Many people look now at the US corporate bond markets because in the investment grade segment there are many BBB corporate bonds that might be downgraded if there is a recession, and that might cause a kind of like an avalanche in the bond market. There are also CLOs, collateralized loan obligations, where there might be some overheating. One immense risk could be if people lose confidence in central banks, because in Japan, in the US and also in the Eurozone, central banks are very important to keep up the markets. And for example, last time Mario Draghi has announced that the ECB will be more dovish, markets went not up but down, so that would be one of the biggest risks.